Hey, it's Time Skyrock 11 with the first set of LEGO Fire Emblem Echoes minifigures. Here is Alm and the Ram Villagers. First up, we have Alm, my favorite Fire Emblem Lord, because he's just a commoner that rises to power instead of being someone that's already in power. So this is his promoted design here, but to change him to his base class design, I would just take off the cape and shield since his promotion just gives him a cape and shield. Also beefs up his shoulder armor a bit, but that's too hard to make much of a difference on with a LEGO figure, so it doesn't really matter. And the Royal Sword. Try to keep the eyes simple with the more muted colors of the Echo's art style. Echo's art style is absolutely goated. The eyes are a lot less interesting looking, but the designs overall and just the general art style is really perfect. Next up we have Kliff. So I made all the villagers in their base villager designs, but I did give them a few extras to go with the classes they're supposed to be in, their canon classes. So Kliff being a mage, I gave him black cape. Next up, Gray, who I gave a short brown cape and a sword for mercenary. Because of his headband, I did something a bit different from what I would normally do for minifigure hair. I put on a Darth Maul headpiece, I cut off the horns, and then I just put some tape on over that like I would normally do for hair, so that it gets the proper shape of his headband in. Unfortunately, the face is a bit messy because I couldn't use a regular flesh-colored Lego piece for him. I had to color it in myself, which means it did not come out the cleanest. Next up is Tobin, and he has a bow for Archer. And lastly is Faye. She has a staff for Cleric. Another thing I like about Echo's designs is that they're all very medieval looking, like less fantasy, more realistic medieval looking. And the big bow on her. All the way at the end, unable to be with Alm. So if you want to see my other Fire Emblem figures I've made so far, and ones that I'll be making in the future, you can check out the playlist that I've got linked on screen right now. If you watch the end, comment Blossom's Dance down below, and see you next time!